and welcome to Logan Sounds Off, where I talk about books, music, and a whole lot more. I'm your host, Logan Kelly. Hello and welcome back to Logan Sounds Off. Today I'm doing another episode of my podcast, but today's one is an album review. Today's album review is CVC's, I believe it's their debut album, Get Real. So I just want to say before I get into some of the stats about this album, thank you so much to Gilded ALM for giving me the chance to listen to this record, because they sent this to me along with a load of other records and CDs. There's a video that you can check out on YouTube of me looking through all of those, and they're all packaged so it looks beautiful. I will link it down below. But no, this album was released in 2022, so not too long ago from the time we're recording, only a year ago. The format that I have it on is LP, as I stated earlier. The length is 11 tracks, so not too long. And the label is CVC Recordings along with some other companies. So I'm going to start off with side A and the first track called Hail Mary. And this track is a lovely relaxed start to a truly amazing album. It was very relaxed to start off the album, which I really like. This is a true favourite of mine. Now, the next song called Winston. This is a cool synth feel to it, which I really like. I like when a band integrates a feel from an instrument to a song. That's really, really cool. And the synth, I feel, builds up and rises all the way. So I quite like that feeling that the instrument is getting bigger or perhaps bolder or perhaps powerful. It depends on the tone of the song. But in this case, I really, really liked it for just building up a bit. Then Knock Knock. This is a cool start with keyboards and a nice swing to it. And I'm going to tell you something. Any song that I listen to, I love music, but one thing that really gets me is a swing. I love if a song has a nice swing to it, because I love tapping my foot along to a song or clicking my fingers along or clapping my hands. I just really like that. I do it automatically. I might tap a table if I'm listening because I just like the swing of it. I just do that. And then you got Sophie. I loved the piano at the start of this track, along with the vocals and the effects. This one was the one that I actually noticed the effects on, which, I mean, I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So I might ask you guys that in the poll. But I do not know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, so I'm not going to give my opinion on it. I'm going to see what you guys think. Then you've got Anogo, or Anago. I'm not sure. But this song ends the side nicely and easy. It's not a favourite of mine, though. I'm going to be real about that. I'm going to get real about that. But no, now on side 2, you've got Good Morning Vietnam. This is an amazing start to the album, and I really love everything about this track. I really just love everything about that track, actually. Then you got Woman of Mine. This felt like a part 2 of the last song on the album, so it's not really bad, but it felt like they were both together, which is cool. And then you got Music Stuff. So this has some cool guitars and sound in the start, and then it progresses. So it starts off with your guitars and then sounds at the start, and then it moves on and it progresses itself, which I really like. It gets better with all these different sounds. It's really cool. And then it's got on the next song called Mademoiselle. This is cool bass vibes and extraordinary vocal and guitar stabs. This would definitely be a favourite. So for those who aren't familiar with like instrument terms like stabs, vocal and guitar stabs is, let's say, if someone plays for a second like da, or it's like maybe a smash of a snare drum, but it's nearly sample like feel, that it's edited in a way, that would be a stab. There's a lot of synth stabs that people use whenever they're making tech music or techno music, I don't really know the correct term for that. I wouldn't be listening to a lot of electronic music. But then you got Docking My Pay. This is overall an amazing track that follows on greatly from Mademoiselle. So again, like earlier in the side, Good Morning Vietnam and Woman of Mine, they both are together. And then Docking My Pay and Mademoiselle are quite together as well. And now the last track is called American Ultra. This is a brilliant track that ends perfectly and ends the album perfectly. So what do I have to say about the album cover on the inside sleeve? The album cover is very basic, yet I love it. I think it is perfect. I love the way it's all designed. Just one notice, it has some explicit content in it, so be careful of that. So yeah, this is also with Secretly Distribution along with CVC recordings. So I really love this album and I would recommend it to you guys, and I'm going to give it a solid 4-star because I just found this really, really interesting. Thank you so much again to Gilded ALM for sending me this record. And just to go over a couple of things, I'm going to link down below the video to that, where it shows where I actually got that album off Gilded. And I'm also going to ask you guys in the poll today, what do you think if you can hear effects on a song? Is that bad or is it good? I hope you enjoyed listening to this episode of Logan Sounds Off. You can follow me on X, Facebook and Instagram at Logan Sounds Off. And don't forget to subscribe and not miss any more cool episodes. Bye guys!